Hi guys, welcome back to the Women's Big Bash League 2025. It is match number 22 of the Women's WBBL 2025. Match is between the Brisbane Heat women and Melbourne Stars women. Melbourne Stars women have won the toss, elected to bat first. Last ball of the over coming up, and Meg Lanning drives it down the ground to mid-on. Another dot ball to finish the over. 6 runs came from the first over, and Melbourne Stars women are 6 without loss after 1 over. So Meg Lanning and Rhys McKenna are opening the batting for Melbourne Stars women, and Meg Lanning has already hit a boundary in the first over. Lucy Hamilton bowled the first over for Brisbane Heat. She conceded 6 runs, and now the second over is going to be coming up. It's an important game for the Brisbane Heat women because they have to win. They haven't still got points on the board till now. They've lost all their matches till date, so they are looking to pick up their first win in this season. Chinell Hendry is the new bowler into the attack for Brisbane Heat. She's bowling the second over. Rhys McKenna on strike. Ooh, and that's wide outside the off stump. McKenna looking to pull it away from outside the off stump and not able to make connection. A dot ball to start the over. Chinell Hendry is a useful bowler, and I don't think she has bowled any overs in this tournament so far, but she's into the attack now. Second ball is short, it's pulled in the air, could be out, and it is. First wicket goes down, golden arm. Chinell Hendry strikes for Brisbane Heat, and McKenna has to go. Was looking to pull it away there. It was there to be pulled, but she got a top edge. And a simple catch at short mid-wicket. And that is exactly what Brisbane Heat wanted. The early breakthrough. Chinell Hendry provides the breakthrough for Brisbane Heat women. Rhys McKenna is out for a 2-ball duck. And Melbourne Stars women are 6 for 1 after 1.2 overs. So Amy Jones is the new batter to the crease for Melbourne Stars women. Chinell Hendry has provided the breakthrough. So third ball of the over coming up. Ooh, and that beats the outside edge of Amy Jones. A beauty of a delivery from Chinell Hendry. And another dot ball. Ooh, looking to drive again. Amy Jones not able to make connection. Back-to-back dot balls. What an over this is from Chinell Hendry. Can we see a wicket maiden? 3 dot balls and a wicket already. Brisbane Heat are leading 11-7 in the head-to-head against Melbourne Stars women. That's defended again towards covers, and another dot ball. So last ball of the over from Chinell Hendry. That shot is pulled in the air and in the gap, and that'll go 1 bounce into the boundary for 4. It was such a good over until that point. The last ball was a short ball and beautifully pulled away by Amy Jones. Gets off the mark with a boundary. So 4 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Chris McKenna. So 4 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Chris McKenna, and Melbourne Stars women are 10 for 1 after 2 overs. So Lucy Hamilton now continuing. Ooh, and that beats the outside edge of Meg Lanning. Meg Lanning looking to drive there and missing it. The left armer's angle from over the wicket doing the trick. This was the same venue in which Sydney Thunder scored 200 against Brisbane Heat and then defended it. So Brisbane Heat will have to do a tough job. They have to chase. Second ball of the over. That shot is pulled in the air. Down to deep, over deep fine leg for 6. What a shot from Meg Lanning. 2 shot from Lucy Hamilton and beautifully pulled away. First 6 of the innings comes from the bat of Meg Lanning. And this time it's guided away past the fielder towards deep point. And Meg Lanning picks up another single. Shot again, pulled away by Amy Jones towards deep square leg and picks up another single. Oh, that's edge, does take and another one goes. Fuller delivery, Meg Lanning looking to drive, gets the edge, through to slip, and that is a huge wicket. A huge wicket for Brisbane Heat. The in-form Meg Lanning has to go. And Melbourne Stars are 2 down now. Lucy Hamilton provides the breakthrough. Regulation catch at slip, and is this a day when Brisbane Heat is going to do certain things correctly and pick up their first win? Meg Lanning is disappointed, of course. That is a huge wicket. Humongous wicket for Brisbane Heat. Meg Lanning is gone after scoring 13 runs from 10 balls. And Melbourne Stars women are 18 for 2 after 2.5 overs. So Annabelle Sutherland is the new batter to the crease for Melbourne Stars women. One more delivery left in this over. The last ball of the over. And Sutherland drives it towards mid-wicket. Another dot ball to finish the over. 8 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Meg Lanning. And Melbourne Stars women are 18 for 2 after 3 overs. So Chinal Henry continuing, and they're appealing for a catch there. Just about beat the outside edge of Amy Jones. Another dot ball, but another beauty there from Chinal Henry. Dot ball to start the over. Oh, that's back of the length, and Amy Jones punches it down the ground to mid-on. And another dot ball. Marizan cap is batted up. Maybe she might come in next. That's short, and that's pulled in the air. And towards deep mid wicket, 1 bounce into the boundary for 4. So once again bowling it too short, Chinal Henry, and Amy Jones pounces on it, picks up her second boundary in this innings. It's short again, it's pulled again towards deep mid wicket. Oh, a little bit of a fumble. And Amy Jones will pick up another couple of runs. This time it's short and wide and cut away by Amy Jones. Through the gap, and that'll run away for 4 as well. Yes, it does. Well, again, outstanding timing from Amy Jones. You just need to offer a little bit of width. And Amy Jones is so quick to pounce on it. So one more delivery left in this over. Last ball of the over. That's full, and this time driven down the ground to mid-on. Another dot ball to finish the over. 10 runs came from that over, and Melbourne Stars women are 28 for 2 after 4 overs. So there's a bowling change now. The captain, Jess Jonathan, is the new bowler into the attack for Brisbane Heat. Annabelle Sutherland on strike. And now Sutherland comes down the wicket, flicks it away. And maybe it's gone off the pads. I think it will be one leg byes. One leg byes to start the over. That's short, and that's pulled away by Jones, but straight down the throat of deep mid wicket, and the catch is taken. A short ball producing a wicket, not for the first time, not for the last time we are going to be seeing this. Amy Jones has hit it straight down the throat of the fielder at deep mid wicket. She could have hit it anywhere, but she found the fielder to perfection, and the third wicket goes down here for Melbourne Stars already in the power play. Amy Jones also has to go, and it's been some good catching from the Brisbane Heat women today. They have held on to their catches. Jonathan strikes for Brisbane Heat. And Melbourne Stars in all sorts of trouble here Amy Jones is gone after scoring 15 runs from 12 balls, and Melbourne Stars women are 29 for 3 after 4.2 overs. So Marizan Cap is the new batter to the crease for Melbourne Stars women. Third ball of the over. Quicker ball on the pad. Marizan Cap flicks it away and gets off the mark with a single. So Annabelle Sutherland is back on strike. And this time it's a wide down the leg side, I think. Yes, given as a wide by the umpire. So just Jonathan has to reload that one again. 3 runs have come from this over. Still 3 balls left. And Sutherland goes big. Clears the fielder. Will that go for 4? No, good fielding at deep square leg. And another couple of runs for Annabelle Sutherland. And now Sutherland comes down the wicket, hits it leg side towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. Now one more delivery left in this over. The last ball of the over. And that's defended nicely by Marizan Cap towards mid wicket. Another dot ball to finish the over. 6 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Amy Jones, and Melbourne Stars women are 34 for 3 after 5 overs. So Nicola Hancock is the new bowler into the attack now for Brisbane Heat women. Annabelle Sutherland is on strike. And Sutherland comes down the wicket, drives it down the ground, was in the air a little bit but lands short of the fielder, and good fielding at mid-off actually. And Annabelle Sutherland picks up another single. Ooh, that's on a good length. Defended down the ground by Marizan Cap. Another dot ball. Melbourne Stars need a move on here. They are in trouble. 3 down inside the power play is never a good sign. That's full, and that's driven by Marizan Cap towards deep extra covers. And picks up another single. And Sutherland goes back, takes the thick outside edge. And where has that ball gone? It's gone towards deep point, and Sutherland picks up another single. They didn't show where the ball had gone first of all. But nevertheless, a single completed. Now Marizan Cap is back on strike. And it's defended towards point by Marizan Cap. And picks up another single. So good over here from Nicola Hancock. Just 4 runs coming from this over. Still 1 ball left. So last ball of the over. And Sutherland gives herself room, flicks it away leg side towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single to finish the over. Excellent over from Nicola Hancock. 5 runs came from that over and the power play has been completed. Melbourne Stars women are 39 for 3 after 6 overs. So now the new bowler into the attack for Brisbane Heat women is Nadine de Klerk. Bowled really well in the previous match also. This match though, Brisbane Heat are in a much better position. 39 for 3 after 6 overs, Melbourne Stars. Here's Nadine de Klerk to Annabel Sutherland. And Sutherland tests the edge and taken at third man. And another wicket goes down immediately. After the power play, Nadine de Klerk strikes of the very first ball of her spell. Sutherland looking to cut it away, gets the thick outside edge and a really good catch at third man. And the 4th wicket goes down for Melbourne Stars. Losing wickets in clusters at the moment. Really good catch at third man. And what is happening here with the Melbourne Stars? They are such a good team. They have played so well in this tournament, but haven't started well here. This is the day for Brisbane Heat. Annabel Sutherland is gone after scoring 6 runs from 8 balls. And Melbourne Stars women are 39 for 4 after 6.1 overs. So Kim Garth is the new batter to the crease. A very interesting decision. Kim Garth has been promoted to number 6 for Melbourne Stars women. Ooh, and bowled her first ball. 2 wickets in 2 balls for Nadine de Klerk. And what is happening here? Kim Garth has chopped it back onto her stump. So the experiment to send Kim Garth at number 6 hasn't worked for Melbourne Stars, and Brisbane Heat are all over the Melbourne Stars at the moment. Nadine de Klerk is on a hat-trick as well. It's gone right through Kim Garth there. And this is a dream start here for Brisbane Heat. Wickets falling at quick successions. Kim Garth is out for a first ball duck. And Melbourne Stars women are 39 for 5 after 6.2 overs. Hat-trick ball coming up next. So Sasha Molany is the new batter to the crease for Melbourne Stars women. Nadine de Klerk is on a hat-trick. Hat-trick ball is coming up. Sasha Moloney on strike. Can she negotiate this hat-trick ball? Here we go. Hat-trick ball. Oh, it beats the outside edge. They're appealing for a stumping, are they? I think Sasha Moloney didn't leave her ground, so hat-trick ball has been survived. But what a start this is for Brisbane Heat. Melbourne Stars in desperate need of a partnership here. That's guided away. It's in the gap. Will that reach the boundary? I don't think so. It will be a couple of runs for Sasha Moloney. Sasha Moloney gets off the mark with a couple of runs. Oh, that's guided away again towards deep third man. Another single for Moloney. Gives a strike back to Marizan Cap. So last ball of the over coming up. That's cut away by Marizan Cap towards deep extra covers and picks up another single to finish the over. Excellent over from Nadine de Klerk. 4 runs came from that over and 2 wickets in that over as well. And Melbourne Stars women in all sorts of trouble. 43 for 5 after 7 overs. So Nicola Hancock is continuing into her second over. And Melbourne Stars need a partnership. Marizan Cap on strike. Oh, that's on a good length. Defended towards covers. And another dot ball to start the over from Nicola Hancock. It's short and wide, cut away again by Marizan Cap towards deep extra covers and picks up another single. Sasha Moloney is back on strike. Oh, that's edged and taken, and another one goes. Nicola Hancock strikes, and the 6th wicket goes down for Melbourne Stars. It's been a crumble, it's been a procession. Wickets have tumbled down for Melbourne Stars, and another one goes here. Just looking to drive, was poking at it. Takes the outside edge, and a simple catch for Georgia Redmayne behind the stumps. And Brisbane Heat, they are in a commanding position here. Sasha Moloney is gone after scoring just 3 runs from 4 balls, and Melbourne Stars women are 44 for 6 after 7.3 overs. So Daniel Gibson is the new batter to the crease for Melbourne Stars women, a capable batter. With only 4 wickets in hand now, and Melbourne Stars, they're falling apart here. Falling apart very quickly. 3 more deliveries left in this over. So here's Nicola Hancock, and that's driven by Daniel Gibson towards deep extra covers and gets off the mark with a single. Marizan Cap is back on strike. That's full, and Marizan Cap hits it in the air, and in the gap, 1 bounce into the boundary for 4 towards deep extra covers. Much needed boundary for the Melbourne Stars, and beautifully driven by Marizan Cap. Oh, looking to cut it away there, but again missing it. Another dot ball to finish the over. 6 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Sasha Molyneux. And Melbourne Stars women are 49 for 6 after 8 overs. So Lucy Hamilton now is back into the attack, into her 3rd over. And Melbourne Stars need something from somewhere. They need some inspiration. They want to recover from here. At least try and take it towards 110, 120. That's driven in the air and lands short. Off point. And again a dot ball to start the over. That's full again, and Daniel Gibson drives it down the ground to mid-off, and they'll take another single. And the 50 comes up for Melbourne Stars eventually. 50 comes up in 8.2 overs at the loss of 6 wickets. They need a big partnership from here, Melbourne Stars, if they want to get to a competitive total. Ooh, a shot, and I don't know what Marizan Cap was trying to do. He was looking to cut it away, got hit on the elbow, and I think another dot ball from Lucy Hamilton. Oh, that's a wide down the leg side, I think. Yes, given as a wide by the umpire. So Lucy Hamilton has to reload that one again. Ooh, that's defended Goes off the outside edge towards the point, and Marizan Cap picks up another single. Two more deliveries left in this over. And that's driven again by Daniel Gibson towards point. Oh, it beats the fielder at point. And Daniel Gibson picks up another single. One more delivery left in this over. So last ball of the over. That's a full toss, and that's swept away by Marizan Cap towards deep square leg. Really good fielding at deep square leg. And Marizan Cap picks up another couple of runs to finish the over. 6 runs came from that over. And Melbourne Stars women are 55 for 6 after 9 overs. So Nadine de Klerk is back into the attack, and that's swept away by Daniel Gibson. 1 bounce to deep fine leg. And Daniel Gibson picks up another single to start the over. So Marizan Cap is back on strike. Oh, that beats the outside edge. They're appealing for something. They're appealing for the stumping. The umpires are going upstairs. They'll also check the catch, I think. It went past the outside edge. Nadine de Klerk is bowling fantastically well today for Brisbane Heat. They've gone upstairs to the third umpire. That's not a no ball. It's a legal delivery. Well, Marizan Cap. Her feet is behind the line, so it will be not out. They might just check whether it took the outside edge or not. They might check that as well. And not out it is. So they haven't checked the catch probably. The third ball of the over coming up. And that's defended again back to the bowler. Another dot ball. And this time it's driven by Marizan Cap towards covers and picks up another single. Oh, looking to cut it away there, Daniel Gibson. Again, not able to make connection. Another dot ball from Nadine de Klerk. So last ball of the over coming up. And this time it's cut away and that'll go in the gap. That's in the bar. That runs away for 4 to finish the over. So finally Danielle Gibson gets good bat on it and picks up another boundary to finish the over. Her first boundary. And 6 runs came from that over. And at the halfway mark of this innings, Melbourne Stars women are 61 for 6 after 10 overs. And it's also the time for the drinks break. So just Jonathan back into the attack. Starts with 2 dot balls in this over. Just 4 wickets in hand, and Marizan Cap has the responsibility with the bat. Third ball of the over coming up. That's a quicker ball. It's punched away towards covers, and Marizan Cap picks up another single. So Danielle Gibson is back on strike. 3 more deliveries left in this over. It's tossed up and Danielle Gibson drives it down the ground to long on and picks up another single. That's short and that's cut away by Marizan Cap towards covers and picks up another single. 3 singles in this over, still 1 ball left. The last ball of the over. It's tossed up and Daniel Gibson drives it down the ground to long on and picks up another single to finish the over. 4 runs came from that over and Melbourne Stars women are 65 for 6 after 11 overs. So Chinel Henry now is back into the attack. That's full driven down the ground by Daniel Gibson straight to mid-off. And another dot ball to start the over. Oh, looks to swing leg side, but doesn't make connection. So 2 dot balls, 2 consecutive dot balls from Chinel Henry. Oh, again swings and misses. He's looking for that leg side. She's looking for deep mid wicket, I think. Daniel Gibson. Not able to make connection. So 3 dot balls in this over. Still 3 balls left. Oh, well, she goes big again. It's a top edge. It could be another one. Another wall. Put down. Put down. It covers. Oh, goodness me. That should have been taken. But Daniel Gibson picks up another single. She had set the trap for that. Chinel Henry. 3 dot balls and then this top edge. But unfortunately, the fielders, if they put down the catch, there is nothing much the bowler can do. 2 more deliveries left in this over. And that's back of the length, driven again, straight to the fielder at point. I've picked up a quick single. Overthrows as well. Need to be careful. Need to be careful in the field. Another single for Marizan Cap. The last ball of the over. That's flicked away down the ground. Doesn't take the single. Another dot ball to finish the over. 2 runs came from that over. And Melbourne Stars women are 67 for 6 after 12 overs. So Nadine de Klerk is continuing into the attack and that's defended towards point and another dot ball to start the over. Oh, looking to cut it away again. Doesn't make connection. Another dot ball. Marizan Cap and Nadine de Klerk know each other really well. Fellow countrymen, fellow country players. They'll be knowing each other. Third ball of the over coming up. It's defended again towards point. Can't take the single. Another dot ball from Nadine de Klerk. And this time Nadine de Klerk smashes it down the ground for 4, beats the field right mid off. And into the boundary for 4, much needed boundary for Melbourne Stars. They need plenty more of that. Finally Marizan Cap finds the gap beautifully. And this time it's on the pads, and Marizan Cap flicks it away towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. The last ball of the over coming up. It's short and wide, cut away, straight to the field red point. Another dot ball to finish the over. 5 runs came from that over, and Melbourne Stars women are 72 for 6 after 13 overs. So I think they're taking the power surge here. 7 overs left in this innings, and the power surge has been activated. And Melbourne Stars need to do something here. They need to at least get to 120, 130, which is looking tough. Nicola Hancock is back into the attack again. Marizan Cap is on strike. Nicola Hancock coming around the wicket, and Marizan Cap goes straight down the ground, and it's gone all the way for 6. What a shot from Marizan Cap. Full and in the slot from Nicola Hancock, and beautifully hit straight down the ground. Marizan Cap giving Melbourne Stars some hope. And this time it's hit away leg side, and Marizan Cap will pick up another single. In fact, picks up a couple of runs. Keeps the strike as well. Full toss, put away leg side, straight to the fielder at mid wicket, and another dot ball. Fourth ball of the over. It's full, it's hit down the ground. They're looking for the single, and finally Daniel Gibson responds. And they'll complete another single. I think Nicola Hancock is looking a little hurt because it was hit straight back at her. Good fielding. Got hit on the toe probably, Nicola Hancock. Nevertheless, another single for Marizan Cap. Oh, Daniel Gibson moving across the stumps, looking to paddle it away, appeal for LBW. And the umpire says not out. And are they going to go for the review here? They're having a discussion, but they're not going for the review. So I think it will be another single for Daniel Gibson. Maybe there was some glove involved in that. Maybe that is why they didn't go for the review. Last ball of the over. That's a full delivery. Marizan Cap flicks it away towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single to finish the over. 11 runs came from that over, and Melbourne Stars women are 83 for 6 after 14 overs. Oh, in fact, still one ball left. Maybe it's a no ball. Is it? No ball, free hit. What is happening here? Is it a no ball? Then no one signaled it as a no ball. Yes, it does. It is a no ball, free hit. Oh, goodness gracious. Nicola Hancock has overstepped. So it's a no ball and a free hit coming up. That could be very, very costly. So free hit delivery coming up. Last ball of the over. Daniel Gibson on strike. And Daniel Gibson comes down the wicket, hits it down the ground. And it will go all the way for 4 as well to finish the over. Mid-on was brought inside the circle, I think. So that's why no one back there at long on. And another boundary to finish the over. 16 runs came from that over. And Melbourne Stars women are 88 for 6 after 14 overs. So Lucy Hamilton now is back into the attack, into her last over. Marizan Cap is on strike. And that's a full toss and punished by Marizan Cap for 4 towards deep extra covers. So suddenly now Brisbane Heat are losing the grip in this game in the last couple of overs. Once again a poor delivery from Lucy Hamilton and punished by Marizan Cap. That's a full delivery and that's driven down the ground again. It's past mid-on and that's into the boundary for 4 as well. Back-to-back boundaries from Marizan Cap. And suddenly now this partnership, 50 partnership comes up between these two batters. Partnership of 52 from 41 balls between Daniel Gibson and Marizan Cap. Outstanding batting. And this time it's another full delivery and Marizan Cap swings it leg side towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. That's a full toss. Daniel Gibson swings it leg side towards deep mid wicket and they're pushing for the second. That's good running between the wickets. Another couple of runs for Daniel Gibson. So 2 more deliveries left in this over. Comes down the wicket, hits it straight back down the ground towards mid-on. And Daniel Gibson picks up another single. 100 comes up for Melbourne Stars women. 100 comes up in just 14.5 overs at the loss of 6 wickets. And a really good comeback. At one stage they were 64. At one stage they were 44 for 6 at one stage, Melbourne Stars women. From there to get this partnership is outstanding. The last ball of the over coming up. It's short and Marizan Cap goes for the pull. And it's given as a wide actually. So Lucy Hamilton has to reload that one again. So last ball of the over again coming up. And that's an inside edge. Doesn't go anywhere. Keeper runs in. Looks to take the stumps off but doesn't. So another dot ball to finish the over. 13 runs came from that over. And Melbourne Stars women are 101 for 6 after 15 overs. So Jess Jonathan now back into the attack, bowling the 16th over. And Daniel Gibson comes down the ground, goes straight down the ground for 6 to start the over. So continuing on their carnage here, both these batters. This time it's Daniel Gibson who joins the party. 6 to start the over. Pressure on Jonathan. And this time it's short and wide and is cut away by Daniel Gibson towards deep extra covers and picks up another single. So Jonathan now over the wicket and that's helped on its way. It goes past short fine leg, it won't reach the boundary, but Marizan Cap will pick up another couple of runs. So 3 more deliveries left in this over. Goes for the sweep again. It's towards deep square leg. And another single for Marizan Cap. Two more deliveries left in this over. That's a quicker delivery, and Daniel Gibson defends it back to the bowler. Another dot ball from Jess Jonathan. The last ball of the over. Full toss, and Gibson goes over the top. That'll go one bounce into the boundary for 4. This is poor bowling. Can't be bowling full tosses like that. Another boundary to finish the over. Another expensive over. 14 runs have come from that over. 14 runs came from that over. And Melbourne Stars women are 115 for 6 after 16 overs. So Nadine de Klerk is back into the attack now. Continuing into her last over. Desperately need to break this partnership. Marizan Cap is on strike. That's a wide down the leg side to start. Wide given by the umpire. How has Brisbane Heat let go of the grip they had when Melbourne Stars were 44 for 6 at one stage? And this time it's flicked away by Marizan Cap towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. Oh, looking to flick it away uphill for LBW. Finger goes up. And is Daniel Gibson going to go for the review here? Played completely across the line. Nadine de Klerk strikes again for Brisbane Heat. They have gone upstairs for the review. So you need to have a look at this one. It will look like a straight delivery. Daniel Gibson was playing across the line. It needs to be completely missing the stumps for Daniel Gibson to survive this. Well, it looks like there's some bat involved. No, it's bat first. It's bat first, no doubt about that. The pitching in line, impact in line, and wickets umpire's call. So Brisbane Heat will get the wicket. Daniel Gibson has to go. Umpire's call means it will be out. Yes, out it is. Finger goes up again from the umpire. And Daniel Gibson's good knock comes to an end. Daniel Gibson is gone after scoring 30 runs from 24 balls. And Melbourne Stars women are 117 for 7 after 16.2 overs. So Georgia Prestwidge is the new batter to the crease for Melbourne Stars women. Nadine de Klerk, with her wicket-taking abilities, has picked up 3 wickets today. Third ball of the over coming up. That's a full delivery and Prestwidge drives it back to the bowler. Another dot ball from Nadine de Klerk. That's a full toss and Prestwidge drives it straight to covers. Another dot ball. Really good bowling from Nadine de Klerk. 2 more deliveries left in this over. Oh, goes for the scoop. It's in the air. Lands safely. And Prestwidge gets off the mark with a single. This is a fantastic spell from Nadine de Klerk. 3 for 18 in her 3.5 overs. Still 1 ball left in her spell. So last ball of the over. And Marizanne Kapp sweeps it in the air. And that's gone all the way for 6 to finish the over. What a shot. Picked up the length and put it. Swept it beautifully over deep square leg. A 6 to finish the over. 9 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Daniel Gibson. And Melbourne Stars women are 124 for 7 after 17 overs. And it's also the 50. It's also the half century for Marizanne Kapp. Outstanding half century under pressure. Melbourne Stars were 44 for 6 at one stage, but this half century has taken Melbourne Stars to somewhat a competitive total. 50 from 39 balls for Marizanne Kapp with 4 boundaries and 2 sixers at a strike rate of 128.21. Really good knock. So Chinel Hendry now back into the attack, and that's defended towards covers by Prestwidge and picks up another single to start the over. The second ball of the over coming up, and Marizanne Kapp, outside edges it, but just clears the fielder. Third man, and that goes away for 4 as well. This is Marizanne Kapp's day. Everything is going her way. Picks up another boundary, and Melbourne Stars are looking to push towards 150 from here, with Marizanne Kapp still there at the crease. This time it's short and it's pulled away. It's in the air. It's high and handsome. All the way for 6. Can't bowl short to Marizanne Kapp. She will punish you all day long. This is turning out to be a dangerous innings from Marizanne Kapp as far as Brisbane Heat are concerned. This time it's back of the length and Marizanne Kapp drives it back to the bowler. Another dot ball from Chinel Hendry. Two more deliveries left in this over. And now comes down the wicket, hits it in the air, clears the mid-off fielder, and that'll run away for 4 as well. So dealing in boundaries here, Marizan Cap is another expensive over for Brisbane Heat. 15 runs have come from this over, still 1 ball left. And this time it's slashed away over the top of third man, and another boundary to finish the over. Boundaries galore. 19 runs came from that over, and Melbourne Stars women are 143 for 7 after 18 overs. So just Jonathan now continuing into the attack, and Prestwich looking to move across her stumps and sweep it away, but doesn't make proper connection. It's a dot ball to start the over. And now Prestwich comes down the wicket, looks for the big shot, gets an inside edge towards deep square leg, and picks up another single. Gives the strike back to Marizan Cap. Jonathan over the wicket to Marizan Cap, and that's flicked away towards long on, and another single. They're coming back for the second as well. That's good running between the wickets. Couple of runs for Marizan Cap. Suddenly now out of nowhere they are pushing towards 150, 160 can be a really good total for Melbourne Stars. And Marizan Cap goes big. How big? It's cleared the fielder, and another 6. 150 comes up for Melbourne Stars. What an innings this is turning out to be from Marizan Cap. Out of nowhere, Melbourne Stars have provided this recovery. They're pushing towards 160 now with 8 balls left in this innings. This time again, Marizan Cap goes straight down the ground. It's 1 bounce into the boundary for 4. 6 followed by a 4. 13 runs from this over already. Last ball of the over coming up. And Cap drives again. It's through the covers. Will that go for 4? Janelle Henry after the ball. Can't stop it. 6-4-4 to finish the over. 17 runs came from that over. And Melbourne Stars women are 160 for 7 after 19 overs. Well, this partnership is now 43 from 16 balls. And how on earth have Melbourne Stars got to this position? From 44 for 6. This is a recovery or what? Nicola Hancock is going to be bowling the last over for Brisbane Heat women. Prestwich is on strike. Can they push to 170? That's a full toss. Prestwich hits it in the air. She's not got timing on it. Fielder completes the catch at long on. And the 8th wicket goes down for Melbourne Stars. And more importantly, Marizan Cap is still away from the strike. It was a full toss. Prestwich didn't get hold of it. A simple catch down at long on. And finally, this partnership has been broken. Nicola Hancock picks up her second wicket of the day. And Prestwidge is gone after scoring 3 runs from 7 balls. And Melbourne Stars women are 160 for 8 after 19.1 overs. So Macy Gibson is the new batter to the crease. 5 more deliveries left in this innings, and Melbourne Stars looking to push towards 170. Second ball of the over coming up. It's driven by Macy Gibson towards covers and picks up the single. Gives a strike back to Marisan Cap. That's a good decision. 4 more deliveries left in this innings. If Marisan Cap connects a few sixes here, he can get past 170. What an innings this has been from Marisan Cap out of nowhere. Could this be a match-winning knock? Third ball of the over coming up. Oh, moves across the stumps, plays the sweep. It's gone all the way. It's gone over deep fine leg for 6. Moves into the 90s as well with that 6. Marisan Cap. She can even get to her century, with 3 balls left. Couple of sixes gets her a century. Everything is on for Marisan Cap and Melbourne Stars. And now Hancock back over the wicket. Full toss. Cap hits it down the ground. No timing. Lands short of long on. And have they taken the single? Well, they are all disappointed. Marisan Cap has taken the single. So she can't get to her century now. Well, she was thinking she was gone, I think, Marisan Cap. Unfortunately, can't get to her century. 2 more deliveries left in this innings. Macy Gibson is on strike. And that's guided away towards point. And Macy Gibson picks up another single. This is some recovery from Melbourne Stars. Who would have thought that from 44 for 6 they will get to 170. So last ball of the innings coming up. Marisan Cap 91 not out. Amazing knock under pressure. Last ball of the innings. Goes for the sweep. Gets it past square leg. Well, that won't run for 4, I think. It will be another couple of runs to finish the innings. And what a recovery this has been from Melbourne Stars. They finished their 20 overs on 171 for Melbourne Stars finished their 20 overs on 171 for 8. They were 44 for 6 at one stage. And from there on, Marisan Cap has played one of the best innings you will ever see in the WBBL history. 93 not out from 51 balls with 9 boundaries and 5 sixers at a strike rate of 182.35. And Daniel Gibson also played a superb knock with 30 from 24 balls. And it's been a superb recovery actually. The innings was in disarray actually. No one would have thought that from 44 for 6 Melbourne Stars will get to such a good total. As far as the Brisbane Heat bowlers are concerned, Nadine de Klerk was the pick of the bowlers with 3 for 24 in her 4 overs. Lucy Hamilton picked up 1 wicket. Nicola Hancock picked up 2 wickets. But unfortunately, after picking up their 6th wicket, they couldn't contain the runs. The runs kept on flowing, and I think 171 is a really good total in the end for Melbourne Stars. So the Brisbane Heat women to pick up their first win in this WBBL season, they need 172 runs to win this match from their full quota of 20 overs. and it's not going to be easy for Brisbane Heat women. We'll be back again shortly to cover the run chase. Until then, please stay tuned. So hi guys, welcome back to the second innings. The Brisbane Heat women need 172 runs to win from their 20 overs. The superb recovery from Melbourne Stars from 44 for 6 to get to 171. Thanks to Marizan Cap, a fantastic knock. 93 not outs. What a knock she played. And once again now Brisbane Heat have a job on their hands in this run chase. 172 runs to win is not going to be easy. One would have thought that when Melbourne Stars were 44 for 6, they could get bowled out for under 100 runs, but that didn't happen. And Brisbane Heat women are yet to register a win in this tournament. Can they do it today? Charlie Knott and Grace Harris are opening the batting for Brisbane Heat women. Grace Harris at the other end, Charlie Knott at one end. So Marizan Cap has the new ball in her hand and she's going to be bowling the first over for Melbourne Stars women. She did her job with the bat. Can she make an impact with the ball today, Marizan Cap? Yes, they say play, and here's Marizan Cap bowling the first ball of the run chase to Charlie Knott. And that's a full ball, and Charlie Knott drives it down the ground to mid-on. And a dot ball to start from Marizan Cap. Second ball of the over. That's full and that's driven through the covers by Charlie Knott. It won't reach the boundary, but Charlie Knott will get off the mark with a couple of runs. Brisbane Heat women also off the mark. Oh, that's edged. It goes towards deep point. And Charlie Knott picks up another single. So fourth ball of the over, and that's a full delivery. Grace Harris drives it towards covers, and another dot ball from Marizan Cap. Two more deliveries left in this over. Oh, that's defended again towards point. Another dot ball. Really good start here from Marizan Cap. Just 3 runs coming from this over. Still 1 ball left. The last ball of the over. Ooh, and that beats the outside edge. Another dot ball to finish the over. 3 runs came from that over. And Brisbane Heat women are 3 without loss after 1 over. So Kim Garth is the new bowler into the attack for Melbourne Stars women. Charlie Knott is on strike. Yes, Kim Garth bowled extremely well in the previous match against Sydney Sixers. He is into the attack. Ooh, and straight away swings the ball away from the right-hander. A dot ball to start the over. Oh, looking to flick it away there, looking to maybe play the pickup shot. Charlie not able to make connection. And back-to-back dot balls to start the over. So I think Charlie Knott is getting some treatment. Maybe she hurt herself in that delivery. Second ball. So third ball of the over coming up. And that's on the patch. Flicked away by Charlie Knott towards deep fine leg. No one there. And a boundary here. First boundary of the innings. Beautifully flicked away by Charlie Knott. So fourth ball of the over coming up. That's cut away and that's beaten all the fielders. It's all overslip. It beats third man and into the boundary for 4. So back-to-back boundaries for Charlie Knott. That is exactly what Brisbane Heat wants. Ooh, that's a better delivery from Kim Garth. A little bit fuller. Beats the outside edge of Charlie Knott. And another dot ball. So last ball of the over coming up. That's driven in the air and just out of reach of Kim Garth, and Charlie Knott will pick up another single to finish the over. 9 runs came from that over, and Brisbane Heat women are 12 without loss after 2 overs. So Marizan Cap continuing into her second over. Charlie Knott is on strike. That's short and that's pulled away by Charlie Knott for 4. Too short from Marizan Cap and punished by Charlie Knott. Boundary to start the over. The second ball of the over. That's a fuller delivery, defended back to the bowler. Another dot ball from Marizan Cap. That should be a wide down the leg side. It's gone through the keeper as well. And have they taken another single? Yes, they have. So wide plus the single. 2 runs added to the total. And this time it's driven back to the bowler by Grace Harris. Another dot ball. So 3 more deliveries left in this over. That's back of the length and Grace Harris defends it back to the bowler. Another dot ball. So 6 runs have come from this over, still 2 balls left. This time it's driven down the ground towards mid-off and Grace Harris picks up another single. So last ball of the over coming up. And that's driven through the covers for 4. Misfield at mid-off. Sorry, not covers, it's at mid-off. Misfield at mid-off. And another boundary to finish the over. Second boundary of that over. And 11 runs came from that over. And Brisbane Heat women are 23 without loss after 3 overs. So Kim Garth is continuing into her second over. And it's a full delivery flicked away again by Grace Harris towards deep mid wicket for 4 to start the over. Full and on the pads from Kim Garth and punished to the boundary. First boundary for Grace Harris in this innings. And this time it's a wide down the leg side. It's gone through the keeper as well. It won't go for 4, but it will be another couple of runs. So wide plus the couple of runs. 3 runs added to the total. Bonus runs for Brisbane Heat women. The second ball of the over coming up. Oh, looks to go big. Gets an inside edge towards deep square leg. And Grace Harris picks up another single. Ooh, that takes the outside edge. That takes the outer half of the bat towards covers. And another dot ball. So good over this for Brisbane Heat. 8 runs have come from this over. Still 3 balls left. Oh, looking to drive again, getting the outer half of the bat towards covers. And another dot ball from Kim Garth. Oh, that's driven in the air, top of the bat, lands safely towards mid-on, and Charlie Knott picks up another single. So last ball of the over coming up, Grace Harris on strike. That's pulled away leg side, fielder there, oh, put down! Put down at deep square leg, it was straight down the throat of the fielder. Macy Gibson puts it down. And Grace Harris picks up another single to finish the over. 10 runs came from that over. And Brisbane Heat women are 33 without loss after 4 overs. Well, a catch put down. How costly is that going to be? Grace Harris is a dangerous player. That should have been taken. So good start to this run chase for Brisbane Heat women. 139 more runs needed in the last 16 overs. Annabelle Sutherland is the new bowler into the attack for Melbourne Stars. Now that's cut away by Grace Harris towards deep extra covers. And picks up another single to start the over. So second ball of the over coming up. Oh, that's on the pass, looking to flick it away. Half-hearted appeal for an LBW, but the umpire says not out. And Charlie Knott will pick up one leg byes, I think. Yes, leg bye single. Leg bye has been signalled. 4 more deliveries left in this over. Grace Harris is back on strike. Oh, looking to flick it away and hits it straight to mid-wicket. And another dot ball from Annabelle Sutherland. And that's short and that's pulled away by Grace Harris towards deep mid wicket. And picks up another single. Two more deliveries left in this over. Oh, looks to cut it away. It's given as a wide by the umpire. So Annabelle Sutherland has to reload that one again. There's still two more deliveries left in this over. It's full this time, driven down the ground to mid-on. They're going for the single. Direct hit. But I think Charlie Knott has made it back, has she? She's not looking too happy. They've gone upstairs to the third umpire. Direct hits are always closer than you think. They were looking for the quick single. She doesn't know whether she's made it or not. Oh, goodness. And she has made it actually. That's good. Good running between the wickets. Good dive there from Charlie Knott. She has made it back. So it will be not out and it will be a single for Charlie Knott. Not out it is. The single completed. One more delivery left in this over. The last ball of the over. And that's on the patch. Flicked away by Grace Harris towards deep square leg. And picks up another single to finish the over. 6 runs came from that over. And Brisbane Heat women are 39 without loss after 5 overs. So Riz McKenna is the new bowler into the attack for Melbourne Stars women. Grace Harris is on strike. That's back of the length and Grace Harris defends it down the ground. Again a dot ball to start the over. That's on the pass, helped on its way. Oh, good fielding. Good fielding at deep square leg. And Grace Harris picks up another single. It's the same fielder who put down Grace Harris before. Has done well to stop the boundary there. And now Charlie Knott is back on strike. Oh, looking to flick it away, appeal for LBW, but that's sliding down like big time. So another dot ball. So 3 more deliveries left in this over. And now Charlie Knott gives herself room and hits it down the ground. Good fielding at mid-on. Meg Lanning, the fielder. Really good fielding. And Charlie Knott picks up another single. Shot this time pulled away by Grace Harris towards deep square leg and picks up another single. So last ball of the over. And gives herself room, cuts it away towards deep extra covers, finds the boundary. So finally a boundary to finish the over. Beautifully placed by Charlie Knott. 7 runs came from that over and the power play has been completed. Brisbane Heat women are 46 without loss after 6 overs. So I think Sophie Day is the new bowler into the attack for Melbourne Stars women. And that's cut away by Grace Harris towards covers. A dot ball to start the over. Oh, that's defended on the back foot again towards point. Another dot ball from Sophie Day. 2 dot balls to start this over. And now she gives herself room, hits it straight down the ground, it beats long off into the boundary for 4. So another boundary for Grace Harris, gave herself room and hit it down the ground beautifully. 50 comes up for Brisbane Heat women. 50 comes up in 6.3 overs. They are delivering a much better batting performance than Melbourne Stars, but still they have a lot of work to do. And this time she's looking to play across the line. Appeal for LBW, a finger goes up. And they're having a discussion whether they want to go for the review or not. And Grace Harris is going for the review, but I think that looked plump actually. She was playing across the line. Playing across the line to a straight delivery. Not a good idea. And maybe, just maybe, Melbourne Stars have picked up their first wicket here. She went on the back foot there, Grace Harris. Was there some inside edge on that? No inside edge. Flat line as the ball passes the bat. I'll move on to ball tracking. Pitching in line, impact in line. Wickets umpire's call. So Grace Harris will have to go. The first wicket goes down for the Brisbane Heat women. The finger goes up once again. And Grace Harris is gone after scoring 16 runs from 20 balls. And Brisbane Heat women are 50 for 1 after 6.4 overs. So Jess Jonathan is the new batter to the crease for Brisbane Heat women. 2 more deliveries left in this over. Sophie Day coming around the wicket. That's a short ball. It's pulled away by Jess Jonathan towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. Charlie Knott is back on strike. 1 more delivery left in this over. The last ball of the over. And it's cut away by Charlie Knott. That might go for 4. Yes, it does. A boundary to finish the over. Short and wide. Beautifully cut away by Charlie Knott. The 9 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Grace Harris. And Brisbane Heat women are 55 for 1 after 7 overs. So Marizan Cap is back into the attack now. Jess Jonathan is on strike. Jess Jonathan is on strike. And that's punched away by Jess Jonathan towards deep extra covers. And Jonathan picks up another single to start the over. Second ball of the over coming up. And gives herself room, pulls it away leg side. It's in the air. And the fielder running in takes a fantastic catch. Absolutely fantastic, diving forward. Never easy at all. She's slided and she's taken the catch. And Charlie Knott has to go. That is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Mistimed completely by Charlie Knott, but what a catch that is. Diving forward, committed to the catch and she never gave up. Completes the catch and Marizan Cap strikes for the Melbourne Stars women. Charlie Knott is gone after scoring 31 runs from 22 balls and Brisbane Heat women are 56 for 2 after 7.2 overs. Well, what a fantastic catch from Daniel Gibson there, and Marizan Cap, she can't put a foot wrong today. A superb knock with the bat and now a wicket with the ball as well. Pressure building now on Brisbane Heat. Chanel Hendry is the new batter to the crease. Required run rate 9.16. So third ball of the over coming up. Ooh, swinging back in. Chinel Henry looking to flick it away. Gets it on the pads. And another dot ball from Marizan Cap. Oh, that squared her up there. Took the outside edge. It's past third man. It won't go for 4. But it will be another couple of runs. I don't know whether it went off the bat or not. Yes, I think it went off the bat. So Chinel Henry is off the mark with a couple of runs. Chinel Henry dropped her bat as well in the process of taking those couple of runs. So 2 more deliveries left in this over. It's driven down the ground by Chinel Henry towards long on and picks up another single. The last ball of the over coming up. Jess Jonathan is on strike. The last ball of the over. And that's on a good length. It's punched away towards deep extra covers. And another single to finish the over. 5 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Charlie Notch. And Brisbane Heat women are 60 for 2 after 8 overs. So Riz McKenna is back into the attack into her second over. Jess Jonathan is on strike. And short and wide, cut away by Jonathan towards deep extra covers and picks up another single to start the over. So Chinel Henry is back on strike. Oh, looks to drive it away. It's given as a wide actually. So Riz McKenna has to reload that one again. That's short, it's pulled away by Henry and over deep mid wicket for 6. That's what Chinel Henry is capable of. It was short from McKenna and Henry pulled it away beautifully. Picks up her first 6 in this innings. Oh, this time defended, checked a shot nearly, but it lands safely. And another dot ball from Rhys McKenna. So 3 more deliveries left in this over. And Hendry goes straight down the ground. It's gone all the way, has it? Flat 6 from Chinel Hendry, straight down the ground. And this is a good over for Brisbane Heat. Maybe releasing some pressure. Chinel Hendry is a powerful hitter of the ball. That's flicked away this time. Oh, chance of run out to the keeper's end and a misfield at mid-wicket. Would you believe it? Would you believe it? If the fielder had collected the ball, it would have been an easy run out. But a misfield has allowed Chinel Hendry to get back. Complete miscommunication. Unbelievable stuff. Last ball of the over coming up. And Hendry goes big, but this time it's a mistimed shot. And it's taken as it. Yes, it is. Marizan Cap completes the catch. And Rhys McKenna has the last laugh. Wicket of the final ball of the over, and that's to the big wicket of Chinel Hendry. Got it off the outer half of the bat. And a fantastic catch by Marizan Cap diving forward at deep extra covers. And McKenna strikes back. We're going to have a look at whether the catch was taken cleanly or not. Soft signal is out actually. So we need to have a look at this, whether they have completed the catch. A fantastic diving catch there from Marizan Cap. It's not a no ball. Front foot looks fine. Yes, Marizan Cap has taken it really well. A fantastic catch. Fantastic catch. So it will be out. Chinel Hendry will have to go. Marizan Cap can't put a foot wrong today. Runs with the bat, wickets with the ball, catches in the field. Out it is. And Chinel Hendry is gone. McKenna strikes of the last ball of that over. So good over for Brisbane Heat, but it ends with a wicket. 14 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Chinel Hendry. Chinel Hendry is gone after scoring 13 runs from 8 balls. And Brisbane Heat women are 74 for 3 after 9 overs. Chinel Hendry is not happy, obviously. She was trying to get going, hit 2 sixes in that over, but then mistimed one. That's all you need to get out, isn't it? One bad shot, one mistimed shot, and your innings is over. And Nadine de Klerk is the new batter to the crease for Brisbane Heat. Losing wickets at the wrong time, 98 needed from the last 11 overs. So Macy Gibson is the new bowler into the attack, and Jonathan Slock sweeps, clears the boundary. All the way for 6 over deep mid-wicket. So good counter-attack here. The wicket has gone last ball of the previous over, but doesn't matter. The 6th of the first ball of the 9th over, and it's gone dark in the stadium. I don't know what is happening. So third ball of the over coming up. Second ball was a dot ball. And that's punched away towards point. Another dot ball from Macy Gibson. So 6 followed by 2 dot balls in this over. That's driven again straight to the fielder at covers. Another dot ball. Pressure building now. 2 more deliveries left in this over. Goes for the sweep again, but straight. Oh, it goes to the gap. The fielder completely misjudged it at deep mid wicket. So it's found the gap and another boundary for Jess Jonathan. 6 under 4 in this over. Still 1 ball left. The last ball of the over. And that's punched away straight to the fielder at covers. Another dot ball to finish the over. 10 runs came from that over. And Brisbane Heat women are 84 for 3 after 10 overs. And it's also the time for the drinks break. So third ball of the over coming up, and that's cut away by Nadine de Klerk towards deep point and picks up another single. So 3 more deliveries left in this over. Jonathan is back on strike. I think Sutherland is going to come around the wicket to just Jonathan. 87 needed from 57. It's still a stiff equation. Here's Sutherland. Oh, looking to flick it away there. It's gone off the pads. And Jonathan picks up another single. So 2 more deliveries left in this over. Nadine de Klerk is back on strike. That's full this time and driven by Nadine de Klerk. And that'll go for 4 towards deep extra covers. Beautifully driven. 2 full from Annabel Sutherland. And first boundary for Nadine de Klerk in this innings. Last ball of the over. Oh, looks to cut it away and misses it completely. Another dot ball to finish the over. 6 runs came from that over. And Brisbane Heat women are 90 for 3 after 11 overs. Sophie Day is continuing into her second over. She picked up the wicket of Grace Harris. Is back into the attack into her second over. And Jonathan sweeps leg side. Now will it go for 4? No, it won't. Deep mid wicket comes around, does well. Single to start the over. Now Nadine de Klerk is back on strike. Picked up 3 wickets with the ball. She has a job to do with the bat. The second ball of the over coming up. And Nadine de Klerk moves across the stump, sweeps it in the air towards deep square leg. It won't reach the boundary. Just a single for Nadine de Klerk. So 2 singles to start this over. And this time Jonathan comes down the wicket, flicks it towards short fine leg. And another dot ball from Sophie Day. That's short this time, pulled away and straight into the hands of deep mid wicket. Catch taken. The plan was set. Had kept a deep mid wicket fielder there, and Jonathan has hit it straight down the throat of the fielder. Sophie Day strikes again for Melbourne Stars, and this game is turning and twisting. It was there to be hit, and Jonathan found the only fielder there at deep mid wicket. And this is what luck is all about, isn't it? So the partnership has been broken. Just Jonathan is gone after scoring 15 runs from 14 balls. And Brisbane Heat women are 92 for 4 after 11.4 overs. So Georgia Redmayne is the new batter to the crease for Brisbane Heat women. 2 more deliveries left in this over. Sophie Day coming around the wicket. And that's flicked away by Georgia Redmayne towards deep mid wicket and gets off the mark with a single. A really good over here, just 3 runs coming from this over, still 1 ball left. The last ball of the over. That's short and that's pulled away by Nadine de Klerk towards deep square leg and picks up another single to finish the over. 4 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Jess Jonathan, and Brisbane Heat women are 94 for 4 after 12 overs. So Rhys McKenna is back into the attack into her 3rd over. Nadine de Klerk is on strike. And that should be a wide down the leg side. And it will be. It is a wide down the leg side. So McKenna has to reload that one again. 77 needed from the last 8 overs for Brisbane Heat women. That's full and Nadine de Klerk swings it down the ground to mid-on. Another dot ball from McKenna. And it's in the slot. Nadine de Klerk goes down the ground. Has she got enough? No, she hasn't. Catch taken at long on. And is that the match for Melbourne Stars? Rhys McKenna strikes again. And it's a big one. Another big wicket. Nadine de Klerk walking back. Couldn't get hold of it. It was in the slot to be hit. But a simple catch for the fielder at long on. Prestwich taking the catch. And Brisbane Heat once again falling apart in this run chase. McKenna strikes again. Nadine de Klerk is gone after scoring 7 runs from 9 balls. And Brisbane Heat women are 95 for 5 after 12.2 overs. So Lauren Winfield Hill is the new batter to the crease. Brisbane Heat need a partnership here. They need to do what Melbourne Stars did. A 7th wicket partnership and 8th wicket partnership. The 3rd ball of the over coming up. That's a fuller length delivery defended towards covers by Lauren Winfield Hill. And another dot ball from McKenna. That's full. It's driven down the ground to mid-on. Oh, direct hit. But I think the batters have made it back. Overthrows. And they'll complete the single. Lauren Winfield Hill gets off the mark with a single. Through an overthrows, but they're going upstairs to check the run out. Because there was a direct hit at the non-striker's end. But if that is not out, then they have taken the single of the overthrows. Yes, the batter has made it back. So it will be not out and the overthrow single as well. So Redmayne is on strike. 2 more deliveries left in this over. And this time it's full. It's driven down the ground to mid-off. And another dot ball from McKenna. What a comeback from Melbourne Stars. They were dead and buried, 44 for 6. From there to score 171 runs. And then to come and defend it like this. Once again, Brisbane Heat have not been able to win those crunch moments. That's driven again by Redmayne towards deep extra covers. Oh, it goes through the fielder for 4 to finish the over. Valiant effort by the fielder at deep extra covers, but it beats the fielder. So a boundary to finish that over. Finally, a boundary for Georgia Redmayne. 100 comes up for Brisbane Heat women. 6 runs came from that over, including the wicket. And Brisbane Heat women are 100 for 5 after 13 overs. So Sophie Day is back into the attack now for Melbourne Stars women. Lauren Winfield Hill is on strike. That's tossed up and Winfield Hill drives it back to the bowler. Dot ball to start the over. And this time she gives herself room, cuts it in the air, down the ground to long off. And Lauren Winfield Hill picks up another single. So Georgia Redmayne is back on strike. That shot is pulled away by Redmayne. Oh, misfield! Misfield! Oh, good stop. You stopped the boundary there. A couple of runs for Georgia Redmayne. So 3 more deliveries left in this over. That's a quicker ball. It's flicked away by Redmayne towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. So 2 more deliveries left in this over. Lauren Winfield Hill is back on strike. Oh, goes for the reverse sweep. Appeal for LBW. Umpire says not out. Are they going to go upstairs? Having a discussion. I think they have gone for the review. So I need to have a look at this one. This could be very close. Was looking for the reverse sweep there. Lauren Winfield Hill. Well, that looks pretty close to me actually. Doesn't appear to be any bat involved. It's a very interesting review taken by Melbourne Stars, and I think this could be very close. Maybe the impact might be outside the line though. Pitching in line, where is the impact? Impact outside. That is exactly what I had predicted, and that's exactly what has happened there. Impact is outside the line, so decision will remain not out. And it will be one leg by single. So last ball of the over coming up. Georgia Redmayne is on strike. So last ball of the over. Full toss, Redmayne comes down the wicket, picks it up on the full and finds the gap, finds the boundary to finish the over. So much needed boundary for Brisbane Heat. 9 runs came from that over, and Brisbane Heat women are 109 for 5 after 14 overs. So 6 overs left, 63 more runs needed for Brisbane Heat. Kim Garth is back into the attack now for Melbourne Stars women. Lauren Winfield Hill is on strike. That's full, it's driven back to the bowler. A dot ball to start the over. Now 63 needed from 35. And Winfield comes down the wicket, hits the stumps and will take the single. If the stumps hadn't been there, that could have gone down the ground for 4. He's having a laugh about it. And a single for Lauren Winfield Hill. So Georgia Redmayne is back on strike. 4 more deliveries left in this over. So Kim Garth decides to come around the wicket to Georgia Redmayne. It's a full delivery and driven by Redmayne towards deep extra covers and picks up another single. So 3 more deliveries left in this over. Well, she went for the reverse and hits it towards point. Doesn't. Oh yes, they have taken the single. That's good running between the wickets. So 2 more deliveries left in this over. Redmayne is back on strike. Oh, that's another good delivery defended towards covers. A dot ball from Kim Garth. What an over this is for Melbourne Stars. Just 3 runs coming from this over. Still 1 ball left. Pressure building on Brisbane Heat. Brisbane Heat feeling the heat at the moment. Last ball of the over. Oh, looking to pull it away. It pulls it down the ground and Redmayne will pick up another single to finish the over. Excellent over from Kim Garth. 4 runs came from that over. And Brisbane Heat women are 113 for 5 after 15 overs. So they're taking the power surge here. With 5 overs left in this innings, power surge has been taken. 59 needed from the last 5 overs for Brisbane Heat women. So Redmayne is back on strike. Annabelle Sutherland is back into the attack now. Redmayne is on strike. Oh, it's inside edge towards short fine. And a dot ball to start the over. Valuable dot ball for Melbourne Stars. I think if Brisbane Heat loses this game, their chances to qualify for the playoffs will reduce drastically. Still winless in the tournament. Swings and misses. Another dot ball. Back 2 dot balls to start the over. Redmayne is feeling the pressure. Slow ball is chipped in the air. It's in the gap. And that might race away for 4. It does. It did look as though there was enough power in the shot, but she somehow found the gap. And Redmayne picks up the boundary. It's full, it's in the air, it's set in the gap, another boundary. Back-to-back boundaries for Georgia Redmayne, much needed for Brisbane Heat. So 2 more deliveries left in this over. Sutherland coming around the wicket. And Redmayne hits it in the air and put down. Oh, goodness me. Kim Garth at mid-off has put it down. It's another dot ball, but that should have been taken. It was a casual hit in the air. In fact, it hasn't carried to mid-off. You can't be so harsh on Kim Garth for that. The last ball of the over coming up. And that's it straight. Oh, good fielding at mid-off. And Redmayne picks up another single to finish the over. Good over for Melbourne Stars despite conceding 2 boundaries. Just 9 runs came from that over. And Brisbane Heat women are 122 for 5 after 16 overs. So Brisbane Heat women facing the consequences of conceding way too many runs in the last few overs. Now 50 needed from the last 4 overs is looking tough. I think Brisbane Heat became a little too complacent when Melbourne Stars were 44 for 6. They thought they can easily win it. But Marizanne Kapp had other ideas with the bat. And now Marizanne Kapp comes back into the attack with the ball. She's going to be bowling the 17th over, and this over needs to be a good one if Brisbane Heat are to get over the line. Here's Marizanne Kapp. Power surge going on as well. That's short. It's pulled away by Redmayne towards deep mid-wicket. And another single to start the over. Lauren Winfield Hill on strike. Gives herself room, pulls it in the air. It's in the gap. 1 bounce, 4. That's exactly what is needed. They need a lot of boundaries at this stage. Lauren Winfield Hill found the gap beautifully. So third ball of the over coming up. It's short again. It's helped on its way past fine leg. And it'll be another boundary. Back-to-back boundaries from Lauren Winfield Hill. Once again bowling it too short. Marizanne Kapp. And all Lauren Winfield Hill had to do get bad on it. And it raced past short fine leg for 4. It's full, it's guided away. Oh, good fielding at point. And they'll complete the quick single. Quick single completed. Now Georgia Redmayne back on strike. 2 more deliveries left in this over. Can Heat still do it? It looks like it's slipping away. Brisbane Heat desperately looking to get on the board in this WBBL season, but it's not happening with them. Their bowling let them down today after getting themselves in a dominant position of 44 for 6. Melbourne Stars were reeling at 44 for 6. From there to concede 171. That's short. It's hit in the air. Could be out. It is taken. Annabelle Sutherland completes the catch, and this partnership has been broken. Marizanne Kapp again breaking the partnership. She's going to be the player of the match for sure today. No doubt about that. And Georgia Redmayne has to go as well. Brisbane Heat lose their 6th wicket. And I think the game is slipping away from Brisbane Heat. Plenty of work to do. Required run rate 12.63. So Georgia Redmayne is gone after scoring 24 runs from 17 balls. And Brisbane Heat women are 132 for 6 after 16.5 overs. So Annie O'Neill is the new batter to the crease, another big hitter of the ball. They're having plenty of big hitters, and yet they find themselves in these situations where they are losing games. So last ball of the over coming up. And Annie O'Neill goes down the ground. Clears mid-on. One bounce into the boundary for 4. Much needed boundary to finish the over. Annie O'Neill gets off the mark with a boundary. 14 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Georgia Redmayne. And Brisbane Heat women are 136 for 6 after 17 overs. So 3 overs left, 36 needed for Brisbane Heat. Sophie Day is bowling the 18th over of this innings. Has shot, it's pulled away by Lauren Winfield Hill towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single to start the over. Annie O'Neill is on strike now. Big hitter of the ball. And Annie O'Neill goes big, but it's just right down the throat of deep mid wicket, and another catch, another wicket. They are falling apart now, Brisbane Heat. Annie O'Neill has to go. Sophie Day strikes. Was looking for the big shot, was looking for the 6, didn't get enough power in the shot. Straight down the throat of deep mid wicket again. And I think this is Melbourne Stars game now, surely. Another big wicket going down. Annie O'Neill is gone after a short burst of 4 runs from 2 balls. And Brisbane Heat women are 137 for 7 after 17.2 overs. So 35 needed from 16. Michaela Wrigley is the new batter to the crease for Brisbane Heat. And this is going to be really heartbreaking for Brisbane Heat after getting themselves into a dominating position. They are still finding a way to lose this. Third ball of the over coming up. That's guided away towards point. And Wrigley gets off the mark with a single. Lauren Winfield Hill is back on strike. 3 more deliveries left in this over. Need some magic here. Oh, that's a quicker ball there. Looking to pull it away. Lauren Winfield Hill doesn't make connection. And what a time to bowl a dot ball. Now 34 needed from 14 balls. They need a couple of sixes probably. Goes for the reverse sweep, clears the field. And that might race away for 4. It does. Much needed boundary. Lauren Winfield Hill pulls out the reverse sweep and gets the boundary. So last ball of the over. Sophie Day over the wicket now. And Winfield Hill sweeps it leg side straight to deep mid wicket. 1 bounce to deep mid wicket. And Lauren Winfield Hill picks up another single to finish the over. 7 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Annie O'Neill. And Brisbane Heat women are 143 for 7 after 18 overs. So 29 needed to win from the last 2 overs. And this penultimate over is going to decide which way this game is going. So Annabelle Sutherland is going to be bowling the penultimate over for Melbourne Stars. Oh, Wrigley moves across the stumps, looks to help it on its way, but can't make connection. It's not given as a wide. So a dot ball to start the over. 29 from 11 now. Big hits are so important at this stage. Lauren Winfield Hill on strike, sorry. Oh, goes for the big shot. It's up in the air. Could be out. It is. Takes the catch. Annabelle Sutherland. And that's the match for Melbourne Stars for sure. It's the big one. Lauren Winfield Hill is going back. And I'm afraid Brisbane Heat women are going to remain winless after today's match as well. This is unbelievable stuff. They're checking for the front foot. Front foot is fine. Front foot is fine, so it will be out. Front foot is fine actually. So it will be out. Lauren Winfield Hill is gone after scoring 19 runs from 17 balls. And Brisbane Heat are 143 for 8 after 18.2 overs. So Nicola Hancock is the new batter to the crease. Big hits are so important. Third ball of the over coming up. Oh, that's a slow ball. Nicola Hancock looks for the big shot, but not able to connect properly. Another dot ball here. 29 needed from 9 now. This game is gone, I think. What a fantastic comeback from Melbourne Stars. It's another good Yorker, goes through the bat. Through to the keeper. Another dot ball. 3 dot balls in this over. Now the required run rate has jumped up to 21. What a fantastic bowling performance this has been. Marizan Cap is surely the player of the match. No doubt about that. Slow ball, swings and misses. Another dot ball. Can we see a wicket maiden or what? 4 dot balls and a wicket in this over. And this is it, I think, for Brisbane Heat. Another back of the hand slow ball from Annabelle Sutherland. Captain stepping up. It's a fantastic penultimate over. One of the best you'll ever see. Last ball of the over coming up. Goes for the reverse sweep in the air. Oh, it goes through the fielder. That might go for 4. Yes, it does. But nevertheless, still a fantastic penultimate over. Ends with a boundary. But 4 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Lauren Winfield Hill. And Brisbane Heat women are 147 for 8 after 19 overs, needing 25 to win from the last over. So 1 over left, 25 needed for the Brisbane Heat women. Fantastic bowling performance from Melbourne Stars. Kim Garth is going to be bowling the last over and they need 6s. Nothing short of that. Wrigley is on strike. Michaela Wrigley goes big. It's high in the air. It hasn't gone anywhere. 1 bounce. Deep mid wicket stops it. And again a single to start the over. Now 24 from 5. It's the lost cause, I think. In fact, couple of runs to start the over, but still 23 needed from 5 balls. They need nothing less than a 6. Nothing less than a 6 is needed in every ball, to be honest. 4 sixes wins the game. 4 sixes in 5 balls. Does Michaela Wrigley have it in her? Comes down the wicket, misses it, dot ball. Now 23 from 4. It's going to be Melbourne Stars who are going to win this game, I think. Fantastic bowling performance. And Brisbane Heat unfortunately have to go down and suffer again. 3rd ball of the over coming up. Swings and misses. It's another dot and that is it mathematically. 23 needed from 3, just 3 legal deliveries. And the Melbourne Stars will pick up another win. This has been fantastic. Fantastic for the Melbourne Stars. They were 44 for 6. One of the best comebacks you'll ever see in T20 cricket, I think, from Melbourne Stars today. So 4th ball of the over coming up. And she comes down the wicket. Wrigley hits it in the air. No timing. It will be taken. At long on it is taken. The fielding has been outstanding. The bowling has been outstanding. The batting has been outstanding. They cannot do anything wrong, Melbourne Stars. Another fantastic catch running backwards. And Michaela Wrigley is also gone. 9th wicket goes down for Brisbane Heat. Kim Garth picks up her first wicket today. And I'm afraid it has just fallen apart for the Brisbane Heat women. Michaela Wrigley is out after scoring 3 runs from 5 balls. And Brisbane Heat women are 149 for 9 after 19.4 overs. So 2 balls left, 23 needed. It's mathematically impossible. Lucy Hamilton is the last batter to the crease. So Kim Garth coming around the wicket. Penultimate ball. Oh, and that's through the gate again. Through the batter, through to the keeper. Another dot ball. What a last over this has been from Kim Garth. One of the best you will ever see. Just 2 runs coming from this over. Just 6 runs coming from the last 2 overs. One of the best death bowling you will ever see while defending a total like this. So last ball of the match. Lucy Hamilton on strike. And she hits it in the air, down the ground, clears mid-off. That might run away for 4, but who cares? Because it's the Melbourne Stars women who have picked up another win in this season. Brisbane Heat will still remain winless. 150 comes onto the board, but they needed more than 150. They needed 171. They needed 172 to win, and they couldn't get it. And what a knock from Marizan Cap today. Melbourne Stars women. If anyone thinks that comebacks don't exist in T20 cricket, you need to watch today's match. They were 44 for 6 at one stage. And from there, to get to 171 is an achievement in itself. And then to defend it like this, absolutely fantastic. And it's the Melbourne Stars who pick up another win in this tournament. Brisbane Heat have to go back and rethink that they couldn't bowl out the Melbourne Stars when Stars were reeling at 44 for 6. Brisbane Heat should have bundled them out under 100, but instead they allowed them to recover through Marizan Cap. That is where I think the Brisbane Heat women have to go back and rethink what they did today. So Brisbane Heat have now lost 5 out of 5. Melbourne Stars have picked up their third win today. An outstanding bowling performance. More importantly, outstanding fielding performance as well. We saw a lot of good catches taken in the outfield. Marizan Cap with her all-round performance as well. If you have a look at the batting card of Brisbane Heat, no real big contributions. Charlie Knott started well with 31 from 22 balls but couldn't kick on. Grace Harris struggled for her 16 from 20 balls. Jess Jonathan scored 15 runs from 14 balls. Chinel Henry gave a good spark by hitting those 2 sixes, but she got out at the wrong time as well. She scored 13 from 8 balls. Georgia Redmayne looked good actually with her 24 from 17 balls. Lauren Winfield scored 19 from 17 balls. All small contributions, but no real big contribution from Brisbane Heat. And that's why they couldn't get over the line. And if you look at the bowling of Melbourne Stars women, Sophie Day picked up 3 wickets, 3 for 28 in her 4 overs. Riz McKenna with 2 for 27 in her 3 overs. Annabelle Sutherland bowled one of the best penultimate overs you will ever see in T20 cricket. She finished with 1 for 23 in her 4 overs. Kim Garth with 1 for 29 in her 4 overs, and Marizan Cap with 2 for 31 in her 4 overs. An outstanding all-round bowling performance from the Melbourne Stars women. So the Melbourne Stars women pick up their third win in this tournament. Their third win in 5 matches for Melbourne Stars. And unfortunately for Brisbane Heat, they still remain winless after 5 matches. Brisbane Heat women have still not got points on the board. They'll be looking to pick up their first win in at least their next match. If they can win, it'll be good for Brisbane Heat. But a superb win for Melbourne Stars women by 18 runs against the Brisbane Heat women in Brisbane. So we'll be back again to cover the future matches in the WBBL 2025. So until we come back again, please like, share and subscribe to our channel Runs and Views. Take care guys, cheers and have a good day.
Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share.